Ice Spice got big, it was because of TikTok. And if we look at the type of
Indeed.
music she make, it don't really have no substance to it. It was just something fun to listen to. Then on top of that, the whole world thinks she look good. So of course she got that on
I don't know, bro. Her face is kind of like chopped to me.
her side. And look, before I keep going, if you can hear the fans, I'm sorry, my room hot as hell, and I can't turn my fans off for this video.
Oh
But Ice Spice
God,
blew up
got one
years
on
ago.
too.
She had a bunch of catchy song. The whole world was listening to it. It went viral everywhere. Everyone looking at this new girl on the block like, what she about to bring? What she finna bring to the table? And one person that happened to be watching was the one and only, somebody we should have expected, Drake. He was in the DMs right when she blew.
Oh yeah, indeed. Bro, another thing. She's a Dominican from the Bronx. Who else is Dominican from the Bronx? Cardi B. But guess what? As much as Invasion of Privacy should not have won that award, Cardi B actually has good music. Say what you want, but Cardi B's music is far more tolerable than Ice Spice. Sorry to tell you, bro. Ice Spice's songs are catchy. That's all she got. No substance to it.
I'm talking about barely a month after her brand new song Munch came out, Drake was already in her DMs trying to get some. And I guess he got it, I don't know, but she ended up going to OVO Fest with him, and this was what she said about the experience. When Drake DM'd me, I ain't really expect that. I had just landed in LA for my Genius open mic. He was actually like,
that's crazy.
Munch hard, and I seen you on the Radar freestyle. And I was like, that's crazy, cause I'm in LA about to shoot the open mic right now. Then we went to OVO Fest, and it was exciting because it was like his first time.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. How old's Ice Spice? He saw a young artist that was attracted to coming to the game. She's, oh yeah, I need that. I'll make some money off her, and I'm gonna need that.
Performing in Toronto in years, so it was just a move. And really the first few months of her career was filled with a lot. Dropped some more music, dropped some more songs that people cared about, and people was kind of paying attention to her. But not only that,
Indeed.
she started messing around with Lil TJ. And the only reason I'm bringing this up,
I don't remember that. The last time I remember seeing anything about Lil TJ, he got shot like 9 times and survived. Shout out to him. That's it.
because them being together indirectly got them locked up. See, what it seemed like happened, they was messing around, they recorded a song together, and while TJ was on the way to record a music video with her, he ended up getting booked on some gun charges. But her career was moving quick.
Say on God. Wait, is he in jail right now? There's no way Lil TJ's been in jail for 2 years. Bro, I could have sworn he got shot like last year. Hold on. Is he booked still? No way he's still booked. Oh, he's in the UK right now. He's in the UK. Apparently, yo, he keeps going to jail. Like, first thing I see is, yeah, he got locked up on his birthday, May 1st in Miami. And then I see he just got into a giant brawl in the UK after some people tried to rob his try to rob him. But it's like, we're from New York. Like, let's play this. New York has some of the strictest gun laws in the country. I grew up hearing gunshots as a kid. Like, I couldn't tell the difference. No, I could tell the difference between a gunshot and a specific type of firework by the age of like 6. It's not that hard. like y'all knives are not a threat. I'm sorry to tell you.
And something happened that's gonna be real important later on, so just keep this in mind. Few months in her career, early 2023, she got a shout out with Nicki. She got tapped in with Nicki that early in her career. And if you know anything about the female side of hip hop, you understand how influential and powerful Nicki Minaj is. So
yeah, so her trying to beat Nicki now is kind of insane. Because is Nicki sexualized? Absolutely. She got a BBL. She like actually has a BBL. She was actually one of the first artists I know of. No, she was my introduction to what a BBL was. And I didn't know she had a BBL until I turned like 12, and I was like, oh damn, that ain't the same Nicki I knew as a kid. And a boob job, which is crazy. I don't remember my whole point in saying that.
For Ice Spice to have her on this side this early was crazy. But this when people really started to talk about the problems with Ice music. Yeah, she might get this cosign, but that ain't nothing unless the music really talking about something. And around this time, people was vocal. One person online had this to say about Ice Spice. How does Ice Spice get away with being so terrible? Her music.
Bro, here's the thing. At this time when Ice Spice was really blowing up, I was at HBCU in South Carolina. You know how Southern niggas are. They always want to talk shit about the North because us city boys. Pop it out your mouth. Pop it out your mouth one time. Bro, here's the thing. And my mans wouldn't understand me when I said this. I just didn't like Ice Spice's music. Like, I feel like certain songs are catchy, but it's not good music. And my mans, Ice Spice is his perfect type. And when I said, yeah, I don't find Ice Spice attractive, what about this? I fuck with bro. I really do. But that nigga's a dumbass. He's an idiot. Because he believed that if you don't agree with him on certain takes, most takes, you're weird. Like, I don't find Ice Spice attractive. I'm weird. Dude literally asks me consistently, am I homosexual? While knowing damn well I get more women than he does. This is a proven fact. Look up Zone Life on YouTube. Proven fact. Fuck. But guess what? I don't care. And then I thought Ice Spice music wasn't good. I kept saying, bro, I just don't like Ice Spice music. It's just not enjoyable for me. It's not that I don't like her as a person. I don't know her. It's just not enjoyable. There's no substance to it. It's not even like it rhymes well. It's just bad music. Like, it's mediocre. So it's like, why are y'all getting tight? I just don't listen to music. I don't like Current Cardi. I don't listen to Current Cardi. Most of his music, I don't understand what he's saying, so I don't care. I just don't like his music. Most opium artists, I'm just If I'm in someone's car and they play it, I'll vibe out to it. If I'm at a party and they play, I'll vibe out to it. But I'm not about to sit down and listen to no goddamn opium dolly. It's just not my thing.
And sounds the same in every aspect, same beat, same flow. She even reuses the same bar damn near every song.
Like Grok, keep it a stack. Uses
like, seriously, how do people listen to that? And nearly all of the 600 replies under this post either agree with him or just repeated what I said in the beginning. People think she look good, so they listen to the music because she look good. But how bad were the lyrics? Like, am I over exaggerating? Am I just hating? Let's take a look at one of her songs. Let's go on, Jens. Let's look at her song. And this really is the title. Thank you to shit. And in parentheses.
No, this song is actually catchy. That's why I'm like, okay. But I would never listen to the full song. The snippet that she put on TikTok, that was catchy as hell. Outside of that, it doesn't matter.
Fart. She said, thank you to you not even a fart. I be going hard. I'm breaking their hearts. Be quick, but I'm quick. She could be rich, but I'm richer. And them really is the lyrics. And if you look at the Genius comments under the
like Grok, keep it a stack. It's you and cause I know I got beans.
Lyrics, they just trolling her. Lyrical genius. Oh, but another trash mainstream rap song on the way. Insane bars, but I'm here for it. Shakespeare couldn't write rhymes like this. Basically, people knew the song was trash, and I think herself knew it was trash. That's why she.
Nah, Bohemian Rhapsody. That's a phenomenal artist. That is a phenomenal artist, man. Shout out to Bohemian Rhapsody, man.
But 2023 will be filled with her getting on these beats, talking nonsense. But people really did like it, I guess. She even had a Taylor Swift feature. Then on top of that, had a song on a Barbie soundtrack that did real good. She was making money. She found something that worked for her and ran with it. See, 2023 would also be when she got into it with Lotto. She spoke on Ice Spice around this time, and Ice Spice was hot. And Lotto made a move that had people.
Lotto can rap, though. See, here's the thing. I knew about Lotto back in like 2015 when she was on the rap game because my sister was a big fan of rap game. So I know Lotto from back then. Lotto been rapping before all this. She was like 10 years old with straight bars.
People thinking she was copying Ice Spice. And she had to get online defending herself. She basically saying, I ain't steal nothing. She said, every time y'all accuse me of copying folks, I'ma clear it up. None more, none less. I don't like how y'all take my tweets and make them fit y'all weak ass narratives.
And that's some real shit.
Ice Spice ain't like that. That ain't sit right with her. And some months later, she would respond to Lotto on her Deluxe album. She would get on there and basically make a play on some of Lotto bars for one of her previous songs. But the controversy wouldn't slow down for Ice. See, right in the middle of 2023, she
and that's where Thank You this shit came from.
Did something strange. And I vividly remember this happening because every streamer was not even wanting to listen to her song because of this. This right here had the internet going crazy. She made a music video, right? And for whatever reason, in one of her twerk songs, she gave a whole scene where this not 18-year-old was.
Oh yeah, I remember. I only knew that she was young because I seen her in like 2020. I seen her same girl in 2020, and they was like, "Oh yeah, she 12." I was like, "Say on God, she 12. She look older than me." I was like, hey, bro, comment say she's 12, she's 12. Keep in mind, I was 15. Before you start saying something crazy, I was 15. Never even followed that girl page. And I'm not gonna lie, when I saw Kai react to it and he was like, yeah, I was like, oh, yeah, no, he's cooked. Cooked. But no, I'm not gonna lie. That's gonna cut your views because why are you giving a 16-year-old, I think at the time, 16, 17-year-old, no, this last year, so she's like 16, 17. Yeah, a whole scene of her shaking butt on the table. No one's watching that because one, they might get weird allegations, and honestly, their chat could be on their neck. Same with that Kai chat was on his neck. But guess what? They all understood that. Okay, no one's thinking that I'm gonna open a video about shaking butt where everybody's shaking butt, and I'm gonna see a 16-year-old have their own scene on their hands and knees shaking butt, bro. I'm sorry. No one's thinking that because who in their right mind would do that? No artist that has some type of brain cells would ever do that, right?
Twerking in the video, and this had fans mad. A not 18-year-old is twerking in this damn video. Enough is enough. You bird brain rappers need to be stopped. Y'all some degenerates. And I don't understand why she would do this. She knew her market was, and she knew she does feed off these streamers reacting to her music. And for you to do some weird shit like that is morally wrong and hurting your pockets if you're really thinking about it. And for a while, she would just be in and out of controversy. One of which hit her so hard, she really had to come out and give a statement on it. See, the thing with any artist that blows up today is they get called an industry plant. And I'm not even speaking on Ice Spice specifically, but it's so many artists right now that have a big song come up, and even
I don't know if Tommy Rich is industry plant. I feel like he's just a TikTok artist.
even if these niggas been grinding for years.
I'm not gonna lie, Tommy Rich is gonna fall off though. Tommy Rich is probably gonna fall off hard because of the fact that he was getting mad about being called a TikTok artist. Buddy, you blew up on TikTok. You're a TikTok artist, and there's nothing wrong with that. You could break away from that idea, sure, but in today's time, the greatest form of marketing is TikTok, and you blew up on TikTok, and that's fine. That's perfectly fine. But you can't be mad about being called a TikTok artist when you literally blew up from like a bunch of bro. The only reason I ever heard about Tommy Richmond in his music and Million Dollar Baby was because of the fact that it was edits about it for everybody.
Years on years, and they been putting in all the work. They gonna get called an industry plant. They gonna get the label that they blew up overnight thrown on them. No matter how hard these niggas work, it's definitely a trend that need to stop in hip hop. Not even just hip hop, music in general. Y'all gotta understand, not every single nigga that blow up is an industry plant. Sometimes niggas just put that work in, and y'all gotta understand that. But when it comes to Ice Spice, is she an industry plant? My boy Maddie made a video on this, and let's see what he found out.
There have been a lot of industry plant comments floating
I'm put with Maddie. Shout out my nigga Maddie, man.
around about Ice Spice, but I haven't seen one with any actual proof. Most of it is just people hating, saying she probably slept with someone in the industry to get to where she did, but again, there is no evidence for that. If you look at the comments on YouTube videos or Reddit posts, it's just baseless accusations mixed with hate. But from the digging I did, I found a tinge of possibility that she is an industry plant. The producer Riot, who she worked with on the majority of her early music
and
most
car
of her
music.
music in general, has some industry connections. He said his mom used to work in the music industry. I'm not sure what she did and if she still does, but he also said his dad is DJ Enough from Hot 97. So with all the connections Ice Spice had early on, it is indeed possible she had some help from some people that she knew because of Riot.
And see, this right here was a big convo, and
I mean, if you have a producer, then that's that 10. I mean, but from that same statement, you can call 21 an industry plant because his producer was Metro Boomin. Like 21 Savage's first ever song that he ever recorded was produced by Metro Boomin. And this is like this is like right before Savage tape was released, Metro Boomin. So he's already well known. He's not as known as he is now, but he's still very well known in the industry. Like people know him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you could sit here and say 21's the industry plant if that's your logic. I mean, if she went and slept with Riot to get that, then yeah, she's an industry plant. But if she just knew Riot and he thought that like she could do something, then I wouldn't say it's industry plant.
it's something that is still had about her. And at the height of the accusations, Ice had this to say. A lot of people done thrown that in my face, like, oh, I never seen anything happen so quickly. She need to be studied. She a plant. I just let people believe what they want to believe. I don't really mind all the rules. At first I did, but now I'm at a point where I understand that just comes with this lifestyle. But she did push past all that and kept dropping that nonsense until 2024. See, this year will be filled with even more controversy for Ice Spice. Right at the start of the new year, she was facing a lawsuit A rapper named D Chambers came
Ooh.
out saying her song was a ripoff of his. His attorney wrote, by every
Ooh.
method of analysis, In Her Mood is forgery. You compare the beat, the hook, the lyrics, the rhymes.
Okay, the beat isn't her though. If it says Riot, if Riot produced that song, then technically she didn't copyright that beat, and she probably didn't write the song. Actually, let's check, because we can check that. You know what I'm saying? Like the credits are definitely, the credits are on Spotify. Okay, Ice Spice written by Riot and produced by Riot. Okay, so then it might not have been her that copyrighted. It might have been Riot.
The placement and everything.
Because if it's the placement, lyrics, hook, and the beat, then it's Riot that copyrighted it, not her.
The context of the song, it'll demonstrate that In Her Mood was copied. Basically, Chambers felt like she seen his song, ran with it, and went crazy compared to him. Her song peaked at number 50 on Billboard and number 18 on the US rap.
Once again, I don't think it was her because she doesn't make the beat. Or Riot does. I'm sorry, Riot does.
Rap charts. And he ain't like that. He felt like he deserved a bag. He was like, this ain't fair. She stole my song, got the success, but I ain't getting none of that. But let me know what y'all think. Do these two songs sound alike?
When I'm ready, I get in that mood. When I'm ready, I get in that mood. When I'm ready, I get in that mood. Ay, look.
Like damn, she in her mood. Like damn, she in her mood.
Now somebody please tell me why this nigga just sat in front of the judge and lied like that. He know.
I'll tell you back everything I said. Riot did not steal shit. Shut your dumb ass up. That song don't sound nothing alike.
Oh, damn well them songs ain't sound alike. He seen the title, seen her title, and was like, oh, huh, she stole my song, even though they don't sound nothing alike.
At all.
It went from this lawsuit
You just wasted that judge time, the lawyer time, her time, Riot's time, everybody's
to the
time.
war I was speaking on earlier. See, this will be when it sparked back up. Ice Spice versus Lotto. Like with most problems in the music space, it sparked up overnight. See what happened
I didn't know it was Ice Spice.
earlier this
I
year.
didn't know it was a Lotto had,
posted a snippet
like, had colored
previewing her
eyes.
new song, right? And all of a sudden, for whatever reason, in the back of the music video, happened to be a video of Ice Spice playing. This sparked up everything. I seen it, and they had been going back and forth ever since.
Because the thing is, for me, why am I seeing that I'm in the back of your weak ass snippet? Like, that's why I was
Right.
confused.
Literally, like,
So,
She's a better artist than you, though. And it's like, and it's not like I'm hating her or something like that. She's just like actually a better artist than you. Like, all holds bar, she's a better artist
I
than
was
you.
like, wait a second, that's me? So I'm like, okay, since we're talking about me, let's talk about me.
So Ice Spice dropped their diss. Lotto responded with her diss. It was basically a full-blown beef, and everybody was gonna be asking questions. Everybody was gonna wonder what happened. And one day, Gilly sat down with Lotto and asked what was up.
Let me ask you a question.
Shut up, Gilly, man.
Ice
They probably took some weird money though.
Ice being in the back in that video, was that the wreck hit?
Yeah, you get right to it. Yeah. Not even no like song that's like, oh, I just went in the booth and like tried to. I already had this song. Like,
But what I'm talking about, like in that video.
and I guess a lot of people haven't been on a Sprinter before. Like when you book a Sprinter, do y'all be on a Sprinter and then
Yes.
the music videos just be on
Yes.
shuffle? I swear to God, I did not do that on purpose.
Yeah.
Internet, you know what I'm saying? The fans be doing what they do. On my mother, like my mama can drop dead right now if I'm I did not do that on purpose.
Right.
Okay.
But f it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, well then let's do it then. Like, it wasn't like that. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? It wasn't like that. I swear to God, like it wasn't like that. This the thing, like, it don't be that deep to me.
Right.
I mean, it's deep to her.
Like, I'm never gonna be in a place like I done been doing photo shoots, some of the songs come on that I cut that song off right now. Like, we're not continuing. Like, bro, I'm not finna tell what you want me to tell the driver, turn that video off. Like,
Right.
mind you, I'm in Houston having a ball, leaving the club drunk. Let me make a little TikTok to this song I like type shit. It just so happened to turn up. Might do it again for real, cause that shit just started the whole rollout. Like make another just making a TikTok. Yeah, it was. You know,
I mean, if I was her, I'd use the beef to my goddamn advantage when it comes to marketing. If I have some music I want to roll out.
it don't be that deep.
And me personally, I don't think that was no accident. The person that you have been throwing shots at for over a year just so happened to be in the background of your snippet why you talking shit? I don't believe that was the case. I don't believe that happened on accident. But that wasn't all she had to say though. Cause after that Gilly clip, everybody was feeling like she was ducking smoke. They felt like she was ducking smoke from Ice Spice out of all people. And I guess
I ain't ducking no Ice Spice smoke, me personally. Yeah, she from the Bronx, but she not really on shit.
she wasn't finna have that put on her name. So she gave another response.
Say something. I did the interview solely for the purpose so I didn't have to like do like this, get on live, get on Twitter, and
I mean, still don't have to.
clips got chopped up. So what?
I mean, I feel like all this could be like, I feel like all this could really be stopped if you just like pull a Kendrick, go to work and go home. you only got to beef if you go to work and go home. Like on some real, you're not really beefing if you go to work and go home. I'm sorry.
What I am gonna do is speak on it. Y'all ever know me to duck smoke?
They saying you ducking
I'm
it down.
never ducking smoke. This a throw rocks higher hand narrative. Yeah, I don't like that. I ain't see the mom can drop dead right now if I'm lying. I need to lie for it. I already said I'm not ducking smoke. I'm just recording a TikTok. Shit don't be that deep. And on my mother, if I did see that video behind me, I still would have proceeded. The don't do to me.
But the thing, a lot of
Oh, God.
can actually rap, especially when compared to Ice Spice. But
Yeah, no, Lotto can rap in general. I'm not gonna lie. Lotto got bars. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Lotto can actually rap. I feel like there's certain artists that like you can bring up certain things. Like, oh yeah, they sexualize this, but they can actually rap. Speaking of which, shout out Glorilla. Glorilla can fucking rap, man. You have good songs, and like I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Glorilla is the perfect definition of like having TikTok replayability and having an actually good song. She'll have like a little something that'll go viral on TikTok, but it's like an actually good song. Not Ice Spice though.
yeah, Lotto might make the better music. Ice Spice is way more popular than Lotto. And
Cause she shakes butt 24/7. Lotto prides herself as being a rapper. Ice Spice just shakes butt.
that might have been getting to her, but we don't know for sure. And this had the world feeling like she was ducking Ice Spice. But back to Ice Spice, she kind of fell out with Nicki Minaj. Remember how I told you to keep that situation in the back of your mind? Well, this where it come back. Earlier this year, Ye was doing the whole Virtuous rollout, y'all know. And during this rollout, he wanted to put out this song, Nobody. And for some context on this song, this is a song he done had in the tuck for years. Him and Nicki made this all the way back in 2018.
2018?
And crazy. People wanted this song to drop so.
Okay, Nicki Minaj is not Trinidadian. We do not jack her. We do not jack Nicki Minaj for as Trinidadians. I'm sorry to tell you, she does not jack us as Trinis. She does not jack Trinis. I'm not gonna lie, we don't jack Nicki Minaj, and we for sure do not jack Kai Cenat. As a Trinidadian, I will never jack Kai Cenat. Get him out of here, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
So bad, but you know how Ye get. For whatever reason, the nigga decided not to drop this song, and Nicki ain't mess with that. And so when time came for Ye to put it on the Vultures album, she was like, no. She basically told the nigga, you missed your chance. You had this hit song that got leaked, and you ain't want to drop it. It's too late. So Ye was like, all right, Nicki don't want to drop it. He turns around, hits up Ice Spice, and tries to get her put on the song. And I'm pretty sure she did the verse. But when time came for that to drop, her team ain't let it go public. When her team ain't let it go public, Ye went public. He got on IG saying Ice Spice sent a verse in, but her team won't let her.
Yeah, because her team is smart. Her team doesn't want her to cut off her link with Nicki Minaj, which is a smart move on their end. But the difference is they should have never let her record it in the first place if y'all were going to do that. If y'all were going to do it and mess with your relationship, goddamn stuttering. If you're going to do it and mess with your relationship with Nicki Minaj either way, you should have just stood on business and gained a relationship with Kanye West. You should have gained a relationship with Kanye West and Kanye fans than to cut off Nicki and Kanye. That is a horrible idea.
And when Nicki fans seen this, they snapped. They was like, how the hell are you supposed to be
Bro,
Nicki?
the Barbs are only like second. No, they're only like right behind like Taylor Swift fans and the Beehive when it comes to like internet like nonsense nowadays. I'd say the only person that could beat out all of them is like prime X fans in like 2017, 2018 X fans, bro. Shout out to us.
homegirl, and you getting on this song that she don't want out. But them Nicki fans was on her. One tweet wrote, I hate that Ice Spice showing her hand. Going against the queen will be the demise of her career. You don't get in the game and move like that. It ain't about being scared. It's about being loyal to the ones that's loyal to you. And it ain't stopping just random fans speaking online. Nicki's stylist stepped in and gave a statement. How they was sisters when she sent the verse in, not snatching it after it leaked that she was setting the song. But Ice Spice versus Nicki will go a lot deeper. See, just the other month, back in May of 2024, Ice Spice's old friend started snapping. And some people think that she was having a mental breakdown. She was just online telling all the Ice Spice business. Now, do we know if this was a real thing or was it just somebody being bitter? We don't know for sure, but he did have the internet talk. EJ Riot is her producer and boyfriend since 2019. He was the real mastermind of her career and the one who pushed her to rap. She cheated on him with TJ and then rapped about it on their song together. If you don't believe me, just go back and read the lyrics to Gangsta Boo. But this time, read carefully. They was talking about him. She knows no loyalty. Not even the person who's always been there for her. Riot. And like she said, Riot is Ice Spice's main producer. He was one of the first people to ever.
So she date. Okay, then if that's true, then that's actually like she is industry playing at that point. She technically is industry playing at that point. Well, technically, I would say that's planting. I'd say that's like she just flipped her way to the top. She flipped her way to the top.
Ever give her beats because nobody else wanted to. But a lot of what her ex-friend said can be looked at as nonsense because it was plenty of times where she got on Twitter spewing just that, nigga, nonsense. One tweet she was a sidekick and predict the future. Another one, she said God is a woman. Another one, she said Jesus Christ is the son of God. Then she just went on to expose some messages with her and Ice Spice.
Okay. I mean, I would say this is nonsense though. That's fair like religious takes. That's fair like religious takes, man.
That's where Ice Spice was allegedly talking.
Because technically, you know what I'm saying, if you believe whatever you believe in, you know what I'm saying, if you believe in that stuff, then you believe in Christianity, then Jesus Christ is the Son of God. Depending on who you ask, it might be the same person. Who knows?
Nicki then turned around and tried to expose Ice Spice's main producer, Riot. She was just on a whole bunch of BS, and the internet was feeling like she was in the wrong. One response to her, you know what, though? I feel like this is a really trash thing for you to do as an ex-friend. She clearly trusted you, and you just out in her business. Bad vibes. This not the serve you think it is. You look pathetic. But past all that childish nonsense, what about her career? Yes, she might have been in all this controversy, but what about the actual music? What music caused her to drop from 39 million monthly listeners to just 15 million? See, with time, people done got tired of her and her music that don't got no substance, bad lyrics, same beat, same flow every song. People was tired of it.
And this is why, like, people don't like the baby for like, oh, he has the same flow. Here's the difference. Switch with the beat, has good lyrics. The baby can actually rap. You can say, oh, he has the same flow. He can switch it up, but he can actually rap. He has actual words. Them songs is tough.
People kind of did start to look into the lyrics. It's a whole theory going on right now that she got an obsession with poop. If you really do look through her lyrics and her songs, a lot of her songs is her talk.
Once again, that's my other video. You can't be mad about like people like expecting you to only twerk when this is like your image you give people yourself.
About shit. On her song Give Me the Light, she said this: I miss Poopy like I need a diaper. And you know what's crazy? 2 lines before this, she had the nerve to say, I don't need a writer. And if I'm being honest, her not having a writer might be her downfall. Cause what do you be on these songs?
Her writer
about?
is
what the hell do you mean
her and Riot.
Like with everything else in life, if you spend years on years doing the same things with no substance, of course people gonna get tired of it. And you could tell by her numbers that people tired of her. Her last few songs, they ain't been doing too hot. They not doing good like the ones from last year. But probably the biggest problem of all, she ain't dropped her debut album yet. She dropped an EP last year, but this album that she finna drop will really be a make or break for her career. Over the last...
Wait, it dropped? Oh, it hasn't dropped. It drops in 16 days. Oh, her role. That's why she's acting like Nicki Minaj. Because she's trying to drop an album where... Okay.
Last year, she basically been promoting this brand new album that she's finna drop, Y2K, her debut album. And it's speculated to come out this month, But how would this album do? The honeymoon phase with her and her music is over. People really starting to be honest about Ice Spice, and every time you go on social media, Ice Spice always the joke or something. Just the other day, she had a performance and the whole world laughing at her, talking about, damn, I think she tired of twerking. I think she's tired of doing her signature move on stage. But now people are starting to be honest.
That's what I was saying. Her face is like AI because it's so straight while she's shaking butt. And like I said before, you can't build your image around it, bro. It's not hard to yeah, you're gonna be sexualized naturally because you're a woman that has a figure. That's just how it works in the rap game, unfortunately. But if that's your main thing and you don't have the bars, you never improved like your rapping ability. You never worked on like actual rapping ability. If that's your main thing and you make all your music videos center around that, everything you have center around like your butt and your body, why are you surprised that that's all anyone ever wants you for?
Honest about what she got to bring to the table, so who knows how this album gonna do? Who knows if this album gonna have that heat that's just gonna bring her back to where she was at last year? But
why he look like? Why does man look like Sid from Ice Age?
A question for y'all: will y'all be listening to this album? When
Hell
it come
no.
out?
Hell no, bro. And my man says, "Yo, bro, that new Ice Spice drops. I'm gonna smack him in the face. I will smack that man dead in his roll." With that being said.